Hello everyone, welcome to this video on work and time. This is a level 2 video. So we will be doing questions of a little more difficulty than what we were doing already. It will be useful for IBPS PO or insurance AO like examinations, also for state PSC central government examinations. So these are some of the concepts we have already learned in the past 3 videos. If you haven't watched them, I recommend you to go back and watch those videos. The concept video is the first one where we have explained all these concepts with equations, and then it is followed by 2 videos on level 1. We have practiced some basic questions, around 20 of them, and some homework questions. So in this video I don't want to waste your time, we'll straight away move on and start doing the questions. So this is the first question we have on screen. Krishna is capable of completing a task all by himself in 12 hours. In order to complete the work in 4 hours, he took the help of Anwar. But Anwar left after working for 2 hours alongside Krishna. In how many hours Krishna can complete the remaining task? Is the question clear? Now please read the question one more time, pause the video and try to solve the question by yourself. As I always say, it is very important that you try before seeing the solution. Please pause and do it. Okay, now I will solve the question. Krishna is capable of completing a task all by himself in 12 hours. That means work done by Krishna in an hour is 1 by 12, right? In order to complete the work in 4 hours, he took the help of Anwar. What does that mean? In order to complete the work in 4 hours, he took the help of Anwar. It means Krishna and Anwar together is capable of completing the work in 4 hours, right? Krishna and Anwar together is capable of completing the work in 4 hours. That means work done by Krishna and Anwar in an hour will be 1 by 4. I hope you understood. Now, but after Anwar left after working for 2 hours alongside Krishna. That means Anwar and Krishna together worked for 2 hours. After that Anwar left. So 2 hours they both were working together. So 2 into work done by Krishna and work done by Anwar in an hour. This is the work for 2 hours. After which what happened? Anwar left after working for 2 hours alongside Krishna. So work will be completed by Krishna, right? In how many hours Krishna can complete the remaining task? So the work is completed by Krishna. That means 1 by k worked for some time. We don't know. We have to find that how much time he worked. X is what we have to find. It is equal to 1 because work is completed. So total work is 1. So 2 hours Krishna and Anwar worked. After that Krishna completed the work in X hours. We have to find that. It is equal to total work. It is 1. See, 1 by k plus 1 by a is given here. 1 by k is here. It is given here. We will substitute these two values in this equation. We will get 2 into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12 into x equal to 1. That means 1 by 2 plus 1 by 12 into x equal to 1. Solve the question on your own. No need to look into how I am solving it. And see if you get the answer as 6. Here the question is in how many hours Krishna can complete the remaining task. So x itself is the answer. 6 is the answer. I hope you got it. Now this is the second question. Meghna can completely fill a tank in 10 minutes. Aravindan and Prakashan helped her in completing the task by working for a minute. After every 2 minutes Meghna worked. If they took 3 minutes to complete the task and Prakashan alone can complete the task in 20 minutes, find the time taken by Aravindan to complete the task working alone. Not so simple, it is a lengthy question, but still very much doable. Please try the question on your own. I hope you have attempted it. Pausing the video. Now I'll solve the question. Meghna can completely fill a tank in 10 minutes. That means work done by Meghna in a minute is 1 by 10. Aravindan and Prakashan helped her in completing the task by working for a minute. After every 2 minutes Meghna worked. So this is the line that is creating the confusion. See, Aravindan and Prakashan helped Meghna. That means they together worked. Aravindan, Prakashan and Meghna worked together in completing the task by working for a minute. After every 2 minutes, Meghna worked. So what does that mean? It means the first minute Meghna will work, second minute Meghna will work, in the third minute Aravindan and Prakashan will help. And again in the fourth minute Meghna will work, fifth minute Meghna will work, sixth minute Aravindan and Prakashan help. So it will be in packet of 3 like this. Every 2 minutes Meghna works, 1 minute Aravindan and Prakashan will help her. This is how it is. But here in the question it is given that they took 3 minutes to complete the task and Prakashan alone can complete it in 20 minutes. Okay, fine. So in 3 minutes they have completed the task. This is the 3 minutes, right? In the first 3 minutes they completed the task. So this is all the work they have done. Meghana worked for 2 minutes. Aravindan and Prakashan worked for 1 minute. So we will write that 2 minutes Meghana worked. 2 into work done by Meghana in a minute plus 1 into work done by Aravindan and Prakashan in a minute, which is equal to the total work, which is 1. This is true, right? Meghana worked for 2 minutes, Aravindan and Prakashan for 1 minute. I hope you understood. Now here it is given Prakashan can complete the work in 20 minutes. That means that is something we should have written. 1 by P is equal to 1 by 20. Work done by Prakashan in a minute is 1 by 20. Now we have to calculate Aravindan. How much time taken by Aravindan to complete the task working alone. So 1 by A is what we have to. This is what we have to find. So we will substitute these two values in this equation. We will get 2 into 1 by 10 plus 1 into 1 by A we have to find plus 1 by P is 1 by 20 is equal to 1. That means 1 by 5 plus 1 by A plus 1 by 20 is equal to 1. Solve it on your own way. Don't bother what I am doing. You will get 1 by 4, right? 1 by 20, 4 plus 1, 5, as 1 by 4 plus 1 by A equal to 1. It means 1 by A equal to 3 by 4. That means time taken by Aravindan will be 4 by 3 minutes. Everybody got the answer? 4 by 3 is the answer. I hope you understood. If you haven't understood the explanation, please watch it one more time. And if you still have any doubt, please comment it below. Moving on to the third question. Jonathan is thrice as good as workman as Kathy. If they can finish the job together in 15 days, how many days Kathy alone will finish the job? Easy, straightforward question. But still you can expect questions like this in examination. Please try to solve it. Okay, I hope you have attempted it. Jonathan is thrice as good as a workman as Kathy. That means what? Jonathan is thrice as good as a workman as Kathy. If Kathy takes X days to complete a work done by Kathy in a day will be 1 by X. Do you agree with me? Then work done by Jonathan in a day will be 3 times of Kathy. That is 3 times 1 by X. This is what it means. Jonathan is thrice as good as a workman as Kathy. Here, that means Jonathan in a day will do 3 times more work than Kathy. This is the work done by Kathy in a day because Kathy takes X days. Now 3 times more will be done by Jonathan in a day. I hope you understood. This is very important that you are able to write this. 1 by K equal to 1 by X and 1 by J is equal to 3 times 1 by X. This is what you should be writing on efficiency related questions. Now if they can finish the job together in 15 days, easy. Okay, I'll use a different ink. 1 by K plus 1 by J equal to 1 by 15. right? Now we will substitute the values we have. 1 by k is 1 by x, 1 by j is 3 by x is equal to 1 by 15, 4 by x equal to 1 by 15, x equal to 60. That means that is exactly what we have to find. How many days Kathy alone will finish the job? That is, we have assumed Kathy takes x days, x is 60, 60 is the answer. You only have to write this portion. After that it is easy. Now moving on, fourth question. Anita and Rita can dig a cave in 20 and 30 days respectively. Total remuneration for the task was 1200 rupees. However, they managed to complete the task in 10 days with the help of Venkatesh. Calculate the remuneration to be paid to Venkatesh. It looks difficult, but it is easy. Basic concepts apply. You will be able to solve it. Please try to solve. I'll give you a minute. Okay, I hope you have attempted the question. So Anita and Rita can dig a cave in 20 and 30 days respectively. That means Anita will do 1 by 20 work in a day. Rita will do 1 by 30 work in a day. The total remuneration for the task, okay, total remuneration we will keep it aside. We will do it later because here it is given. However, they managed to complete the task in 10 days with the help of Venkatesh. They introduced a new character, Venkatesh. We don't know how much time he takes, so we will take x days he will take. That means work done by Venkatesh in a day will be 1 by x. And they managed to complete the task in 10 days with the help of Venkatesh. That means all three of them worked together and completed the task in 10 days. You see these different languages they are used in examination to confuse you. They are not directly giving that all of them worked together and completed the task in 10 days. Instead, they given a statement like they managed to complete the task in 10 days with the help of Venkatesh. This is to confuse you. So don't fall for that. Read the question carefully and understand it what is being given. Okay, so solve it. See whether you are getting the same answer. We have to find 1 by x. So this will be 1 by x equal to 1 by 10 minus 1 by 12. So you will get 1 by 60. That means Venkatesh will take 60 days. Right? Now, next part of the question. Total remuneration is 1200. Calculate the remuneration to be paid to Venkatesh. You see that I kept that sentence aside and now I am taking it. Because until now I don't know what to do with that. But right now I know what to do with that sentence. Total remuneration was 1200 share of Venkatesh. So that we have to find the ratio. Right? Ratio of work done in a day by Anita, Rita and Venkatesh. You will give the person who have done maximum work, you will give them the maximum salary. Is that correct? So we need to find out what is the work done per day, not the number of days taken to complete a work. What is the work done per day? That means work done per day is this 1 by A, right? So this is the ratio on which we will give remuneration. 1 by A plus 1 by R is to 1 by V. 1 by A is 1 by 20, 1 by R is 1 by 30, 1 by V is 1 by 60. This is the ratio. As you know, ratio we usually take in integers. So we will multiply this with LCM, that is 60 here. So we will get ratio as 3:2:1. Nothing, I just got the ratio as fraction 1 by 20, 1 by 30, 1 by 60. I just made it as integer by multiplying with the 60. You can do that because it is ratio. Because this is division basically, you can multiply with a common number, all the numbers. Here I used a 60 to get the ratio as integer 3:2:1. You can use any number. If you use 120, you will get it as 6:4:2, which essentially meaning the same thing, 3:2:1. So we take the LCM and we multiply, we will get the integer 3:2:1. So in this ratio we will divide what 1200. So the share of Venkatesh share of Venkatesh. That is what we have to find. What is the share of Venkatesh? 1, right? So share of Venkatesh is 1 by 6 of 1200. The 6 I am getting 3 plus 2 plus 1. 3 plus 2 plus 1, that is a total 6, out of which 1 is the share of Venkatesh. So 1 out of 6 is the share of Venkatesh into 1200. You will get it as 200. 200 is the answer. I hope you understood. I explained it as simple as possible. If you still have doubt, please watch it one more time. I'm moving on to the next question. If 8 men and 6 boys can do a piece of work in 10 days, while 6 men and 8 boys will do the same work in 8 days, find the time taken by 4 men and 3 boys to complete the same work. Please solve on your own. So in this question it is given 8 men and 6 boys can do a piece of work in 10 days. How do we write it? 8 men and 6 boys. This is the man part, right? Man days. Days part is what? They can finish the work in 10 days. This is work. You remember the equation, man days is work? Here man is 8 men and 6 boys. They multiplied by days is 10. This is the total work. And also it is given 6 men and 8 boys can do a piece of work in 8 days. It is also work, same work. Because here it is given same work. So both are same work. So we can equate these two, right? We will get 8 men plus 6 boys into 10 equal to 6 men plus 8 boys into 8. Okay. You'll get 40 men plus 30 boys equal to 24 men plus 32 boys, which means 2 boys equal to 16 men, or boy equal to 8 men. Until now it is easy. I hope you got it. We got a relation between boys and men. It is needed in the next portion. See, we have to find the time taken by 4 men and 3 boys to complete the same work. So 4 men and 3 boys. This is the man part. How much time they will take? X. Again, same work it is given, same work. So we can equate this to this one or this one. I think this is easier. You can do whatever you want. I am just taking this one for my convenience. So I am equating 4 men plus 3 boys into x. This is what we have to find, x. It is equal to this work. It is also equal to this work. I am taking this one. My choice. 6 men plus 8 boys into 8. Okay, now what? We are stuck. See, we have here boys equal to 8 men. We will equate it here. That's why we calculated it. 4 men plus 3 into boys is 8 men. So 3 into 8, 24 men. Right? It's equal to 6 men plus 8 into 8, 64 boys into 8. Do you understand what I did? Here 4 men, 3 boys. Boys is equal to 8 men. So 3 into 8, it is 24 men. 6 men plus 8 boys. 8 into boys equal to 8 men. 8 into 8, 64 boys. Sorry, 64 men here. 64 men. Okay. Now solving, you will get 28 men into x equal to 70 men into 8. So I'm cancelling this. You will get 20 is the answer. You'll get 20 is the answer. 20 will be the time taken by boys. 4 men and 3 boys to complete the work. I hope you got the answer. Please go through it one more time if you haven't got it. Now a work can be completed by a team of 120 men in 50 days. After 10 days of starting the work, 30 more men join the team. In how many days the remaining work will be completed? Pause and solve the question. So it is given a work can be completed by a team of 120 men in 50 days. How do we write that? Again we go to man days. Man days. 120 men into 50 days. Okay, we don't have to write men because here men is only given, not woman, boys, nothing. So 120 into 50. So after starting 10 days, 30 more men joined. So in the 10 days, 120 men were there. After the 10 days, 30 more men joined. Right? How do we write it? In the first 10 days, 120 men were there. This is the man days. After the 10 days, 120 plus 30, 30 more men joined. And they worked for X days. We don't know how many days they worked, it is not given. In how many days the remaining work will be completed, so we have to find X itself. So man days is what we have used. A team of 120 men 50 days. 120 into 50 is the man days. After first 10 days 30 more men joined. So the first 10 days 120 men were there. After which 30 men joined. That means 120 plus 30. They worked for X days. So I'm calculating this. You will get 6000 equal to 1200 plus 150x. So 4800 equal to 150x. X will be, what will be, you will be getting, the answer is 32. Everybody got the answer 32? So in 32 days they will complete the remaining work. Got it? Now the next question. Manoj can run a marathon in 18 hours while Deepa can do it in 6 hours. Deepa started the marathon and after 3 hours she stopped. The marathon was then completed by Manoj from the stopping point. Okay, calculate the total time required to complete the marathon. Pause and solve the question. Okay. So Manoj can run a marathon in 18 hours. That means work done by Manoj in 1 hour is 1 by 18. Deepa can do it in 6 hours. Right? So Deepa started the marathon and after 3 hours she stopped. So 3 hours Deepa worked. After the marathon was completed by Manoj from the stopping point. So Manoj completed it. Time we don't know. Completed it means total work is 1. Right? He completed it. So total work is 1. We have to calculate the time required by Manoj to complete the marathon. Oh sorry, total time. So Manoj, the time taken by Manoj we have to find, and then we have to find the total time. Is it clear? 3 hours Deepa worked. After that Manoj completed in X time. We have to calculate the X time. Substituting 3 into 1 by 6 X into 1 by 18 equal to 1. That means X into 1 by 18 equal to 1 by 2. X equal to 9. 9 is the time taken by Manoj. So 9 plus 3, 12 will be the total time. This 9 is what taken by Manoj, right? So the first 3 hours is taken by Deepa. So 9 plus 3, 12 hours their total take. Here total time is asked, not the time taken by Manoj. Please read the question completely before finding the answer. I am pretty sure there will be an option as 9. So you will pick the 9 as soon as you get it. But what they are asking is total time required. That is 9 plus 3, 12. Please be careful of that. Muthulakshmi and Raja started baking store. Muthulakshmi can bake 100 breads in 10 hours. Together with Raja, she can bake 100 breads in 5 hours. How many hours is required for Raja to bake 80 breads? Please pause and solve the question. Okay, so Muthulakshmi and Raja started a baking store, and Muthulakshmi can do a piece of work in 10 hours. 100 bread is the work. That means work done by Muthulakshmi in an hour will be 1 by 10. Together with Raja, she can bake 100 breads, that is same work, in 5 hours. That means this, right? Together they completed the work in 5 hours. Is this clear to you? Now we have to calculate how many hours is required for Raja to bake 80 breads. Raja we don't know. And also 80 breads they are asking. First of all, we will see how much time Raja will take. We will get it from these two equations, right? We substitute 1 by m is 1 by 10 plus 1 by r equal to 1 by 5, and means 1 by r equal to 1 by 10. You will get it, right? Now 10 hours Raja will take to bake 100 breads. I didn't take 100 breads until now because it was the same work. But in this portion, the question portion, they are asking 80 breads. So I have to take this. Otherwise, I would have avoided 100 breads if it is 100 breads everywhere. I hope you got it. I will assume it is same work. I don't even bother to read it. But here it is mentioned 80 breads. Now I have to consider it. I know Raja take 10 hours to do the work. Which is the work? 100 breads. So 10 hours is required for 100 breads, and they are asking how many hours for 80 breads. So this is ratio and proportion. 10 hours for 100 breads. How many hours for 80 breads? You will get the answer as 8. X will be 8 when you solve it. So 8 hours is what Raja will take to bake 80 breads. Did you get the answer? Now Robin can complete a task in 25 minutes. He worked for 15 minutes and then he was replaced by Louis. Louis completed the task in 10 minutes. How long does it take for Louis to complete the remaining task? Try to solve the question. So in this question, Robin can complete a task in 25 minutes. That means work done by Robin in a minute will be 1 by 25. He worked for 15 minutes. So 15 into 1 by r, and then he was replaced by Louis. So Louis came to the picture. How long Louis worked? Louis completed the task in 10 minutes. So Louis completed the work in 10 minutes. Completed means total work is 1. Now how long does it take for Louis to complete the remaining task? I think there is a mistake in the question. I think what they meant to ask is Louis can complete the question. Okay, Louis, not Louis completed. Louis can complete it. Louis can complete the task in 10 minutes. So that means this is wrong. That means work done by Louis in a minute is 1 by 10. So work done by Robin in a minute is 1 by 25. Work done by Louis in a minute is 1 by 10. Now Robin worked for 15 minutes. So how do we write it? 15 into 1 by r plus Louis then he was replaced by Louis. That means 1 by L. And we don't know how much time Louis worked, but he completed the task. Now we have to find the time taken by Louis to complete the remaining work. That is this x we have to find. So 15 into 1 by 25 plus 1 by 10 into x equal to 1. So this will be 3 by 5. Please solve the question on your own. So x will be 4. Is 4 the answer? 4 minutes he will complete the task, remaining task. Everybody got the answer? There is a slight mistake. I think they intend to mention that Louis can complete the task, not Louis completed the task. Moving on. Shubman is thrice as good a workman as Manoj. So Shubman can complete the job in 30 hours less time than Manoj. How many hours does it take to complete the job working together? This is a question we have already done, but in a slight modification. Please try to solve it. So here Shubman is thrice as good as a workman as Manoj. So we will establish Manoj first. Work done by Manoj in a day is 1 by x. Now work done by Shubman will be
3 by x, because he is thrice as good as a workman. So he will do 3 times more work in a day. We already discussed this, I am not going into it again. So Shubman complete the job in 30 hours less time than Manoj. Okay, this is new. Often the work done per day is given, or work time taken to do the work together is given. Here what they are giving is they will take 30 hours less. So time is given. So we have to take the reciprocal. Manoj will take x days, Shubman will take x by 3 days, or 3 by x by 3 hours. Now the difference it is given is 30 hours. Shubman take 30 hours less than Manoj. That means Manoj is x, Shubman is x by 3. The difference is 30 hours. You see what happened in this question? They are given time. Generally, time is not given in the question. Here they are giving time. The difference between time taken by Shubman and Manoj, that is 30 hours. That is why we have to take it this way. Otherwise, we will always solve the question in this manner. But here time is directly given. This is a different question. You'll get the answer as 45, right? So now, the 45 is not what they are asking. What they are asking is time taken for them to complete the work together. That means 1 by x plus 3 by x. 1 by 45 plus 3 by 45. 4 by 45. Time means 45 by 4. The reciprocal of that. Sorry. The reciprocal of that 45 by 4. This will be the time. Everybody got the answer? In this question it is different. Time difference is given. So we take x and x by 3 itself. To get the x by 3 you have to write it this way itself. Isn't it? Then only you will get this. So the answer will be work done together, that is 45 by 4 minutes. Hours. Okay, that's it for today. I know I have rushed through the 10 question. Two things, because one, I want you to do the same while you are practicing. Go after the question, one after the other without taking a break. If you practice like this, it will have a tremendous impact on you. Another thing is, it is already a level 2 video. This is like the 4th video we are doing in the topic. So you should be able to catch up with the speed. That is the point. Because in examination, competitive examination, you have to calculate it faster. You have to complete the question faster. This is a homework question for you. You have options here. Please read through it and drop down the answer in the comment box. And if you still have any questions or doubt, feel free to ask in the comment box. That's it for today. We'll come up with more questions. Stay tuned. Subscribe the channel. If you like the video, please like it, share with your friends.